Throughout the years, Ron Artest has built a reputation as one of the league's tough enforcers. He was getting into other players' heads, attacking fans, and was literally in fight mode with everyone. He's about that life.
Oh, that's disgraceful.
But on the night of March 11, 2009, Artest was taught a lesson he'd never forget. With the Rockets leading 70-67 after 3 quarters, the battle became more chippy and intense by the minute in the fourth. And around the 7-minute mark, he tried to play fire against the Black Mamba.
Kobe said, "Get your elbow out of my chops."
Everyone watching knew this matchup was inevitable. Kobe was the Lakers' best player, and Artest was the Rockets' best stopper. And at some point, they were bound to collide. But see, here's the thing. Artest didn't realize that he just poked the wrong bear. Though Kobe just backed off and didn't say a word, the Mamba just let his game do the talking.
Shot clock by Artest, who straight to the way. Kobe stays with the play. He'll head to the line.
I mean, he just locked him up on D in the next 2 possessions.
And free contact, blocked away by Kobe from behind.
Then on the other end, he cooked him like barbecue chicken.
Loses it. Now, Artest gamble. Kobe a good look at 3. Got it!
Now I know this might sound crazy, but after the altercation, Kobe completely destroyed Artest and the Rockets, dropping 18 points in the last 4 minutes to end up with 37.
Now inside a 10-minute shot clock. Kobe on the lead. Go to the line.
And while Artest tried to clap back in the end, Kobe just clowned him, cause he knew he just smoked his ass.
What in the world was Ron Artest saying to you? He would not stop talking. You kept scoring on him, and he just kept talking.
But, he's never talked trash to me before. And so, that kind of got me going a little bit. You should know better than that.
That's what happens when you mess with the Black Mamba's business. If you elbow him in the face, he'll sting you right back. Bucket after bucket. But see, there was also another guy who gave Kobe, not an elbow, but threw a quick 2-piece right on his grill. April 2nd, 2000. The New York Knicks visited the Lakers in a regular season matchup at Staples Center. Kobe was locked in from the get-go, scoring 11 in the opening frame and adding 6 in the second to finish with 17 after the first 24 minutes of play. Now, when both teams came out of the locker room, though, that fire that Kobe had in the first half was completely extinguished. Kobe went cold. He was airballing shots and couldn't buy a bucket. But just when the third quarter was about to wind down, a different kind of fire lit up the basketball court.
Jumper is short.
Oh, and now a fight breaks out between Kobe Bryant and Chris Childs.
Out of nowhere, a fist fight broke out between Kobe and the Knicks backup point guard, Chris Childs.
So I'm bumping him as we run down the court, and he shoots me with, an elbow like around the neck area. So as we're going around the basket, I say, "Hey, don't do that again, or it's gonna be a problem." So we go around the screen, and I said, "I told you don't do that shit again." And he walked up on me, so he's a little taller than me, so I gave him a little head nudge just to get him off of me. And then once he kind of threw a little choppy elbow, I'm like, okay, I just let him loose.
After the dust settled, Childs got suspended for 2 games and a $15,000 fine. Meanwhile, Kobe was handed a $5,000 fine and a 1-game suspension. Now, although we may never know who really started the fight or what triggered the incident, here's what I know. After the Lakers won the championship that year, the Lakers visited the Garden on the night of January 28, 2001, the following season. And on their first encounter since the slugfest at Staples, the Black Mamba struck back, not with punches, but with a boatload of buckets. By the end of the game, Chris Childs had just 6 points. Now, as for Kobe, well, let's just say that the Mamba had a night. Kobe was in full savage mode. He dropped 33 points on 12 of 27 shooting while grabbing 11 rebounds and adding 2 steals to wrap up this revenge tour. Well, aside from Chris Childs, there's also another point guard who talked smack at Kobe that backfired. During a Team USA practice back in 2012, the 20-year-old Kyrie Irving got up to the 34-year-old Kobe and challenged him to a one-on-one.
Yes, this is not a high school kid coming to you. Kobe, oh my God, no. This is me coming to talk to you one-on-one.
Then after that, he even put $50,000 on the table to make things extra interesting.
You want to do right now? 50 grand to a boss is nothing. You have the guard. No, you have the guard. You're not gonna lie.
Their chirping went back and forth, but the old head immediately shut down the young brash fella to end their playful exchange.
I know that. I think you're talking to a high school kid.
You just came out of high school, kid. And the Cavaliers taught themselves in the 50s.
Although they didn't really have the chance to play straight up one-on-one, that moment came on the night of December 11th, 2012, when the Lakers visited the Cavs. It was their only matchup of the regular season, and so they knew that this was the time to put up or shut up. Right from the jump, Kobe and Kyrie exchanged tough buckets.
Not Kyrie.
Opening minute of play in a 2-2 ball game. Bryant fires.
And by the half, Uncle Drew tallied 14, while the Mamba answered back with 16 points. Now, as if the basketball gods have drawn it up, Kobe picks up Kyrie as he crosses the half court midway through the third, and there it was, Kobe and Kyrie, mano-y-mano. And in this encounter, Kobe proved to be prophetic as he locked up Kyrie inside the Kobe Bryant State Penitentiary.
In the back, couldn't shake him. Bryant showing all-world defender, and he blocked it.
But see, the Mambas wasn't done, because after scoring 16 in the first half, Kobe dropped 10 in the third and 16 in the final quarter to end up with 42 points while putting buckets on Uncle Drew's head all night long.
I give him credit for his confidence. It's 50 grand in my charity. Greatly appreciate it. Easy money. Easy money.
That's how cold-blooded Kobe is. And speaking of which, here's another cold-blooded story that's familiar to most of us. March 7th, 2010. It was the rematch of the 2009 finals between the Lakers and the Orlando Magic. But this time around, the Magic had new faces like Vince Carter and Matt Barnes. Now, although the Magic's lineup was different, the Mamba's attitude and approach to his former finals rivals didn't change. Kobe wasted no time in setting the tone early. He scored 13 in the opening frame, but despite that, the Magic still led 52-48 at the half. The matchup was so intense through the first 24 minutes that it spilled over to the opening minutes of the third, when Kobe and Matt Barnes were boxing each other out.
Matt Barnes and Kobe Bryant say hello to each other.
Double technical.
So Kobe's hands were up and Barnes was the one chirping. The refs teed them up, both. Now, a few plays later, Dwight Howard misses the sweeping layup, but Barnes was there for the putback. And once again, Kobe and Barnes say hello to one another.
A foul, and then Barnes gets into Bryant's face again. He's gonna be...
Interestingly, the refs didn't give a tech to either of them, and instead they handed it to Dwight Howard. But just when things seemed to be fizzling out between Kobe and Barnes, a viral moment would follow soon after.
Fakes the pass in Kobe's face. Kobe, no reaction.
Barnes gave Kobe a ball fake, and Kobe gave an unflinching cold stare in return.
I ended up faking the ball, and it wasn't like I'm gonna fake the ball in Kobe's face. Like my arms just did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm still. That's how much I wanted to like fight the dude.
Yeah.
Well, whether it was ill-intended or not, it doesn't matter because the damage has been done. And to borrow MJ's words, Kobe just took it personally.
Touch is also the way that he was. Bryant backs it in.
Though Kobe only had 3 points throughout the rest of the third, it was a different story in the fourth. I mean, in the last 12 minutes, Kobe just hit tough buckets left and right from inside and out. The Mamba shot 7 of 16 from the field, dropped 18 points in the fourth quarter to finish with 34 in the game, and even drilling 2 dagger threes right over Barnes' face.
Bryant forces up the three, puts it in, Kobe Bryant!
Though Kobe was a millimeter short of sending the game into overtime, Kobe made his point loud and clear. If you mess with the Mamba, you'll get the venom. Anyway, games like this from legendary players like Kobe have become so iconic that they earn names of their own. Michael Jordan has the flu game. LeBron has the block game. But did you know that Kobe has the amnesty game? So this happened back on February 24, 2013 versus the Dallas Mavericks. See, days before the game, the Mavs owner, Mark Cuban, was asked a question about the CBA, and he casually suggested that the Lakers should use the amnesty clause on Kobe because to ease their payroll issues. Now, Cuban's suggestion was just hypothetical. I mean, no team or owner in his or her right mind would simply cut and waive a player like Kobe Bryant just like that. And even Cuban himself said in the same radio interview that if the same situation happened to his team, he wouldn't do it to Dirk. While the interview seemed harmless, Cuban's words eventually got into Kobe. And unfortunately for the Mavs, he only got wind of the amnesty part, not the latter part. And so come game night, Kobe just lit up the scoreboard from the onset, scoring 10 points on the first quarter while torching every defender standing in front of him.
It's just a tremendous basketball game.
Bryant.
Whether it was O.J. Mayo or Shawn Marion guarding him, it didn't matter. Nobody could stop the Black Mamba. Kobe chilled a bit through second and third, but on the final 12 minutes of the game, the fourth quarter assassin struck again, and when the game was on the line, Kobe delivered the cold-blooded dagger to put them kids to bed.
Bryant head fake, pulling up, puts it in.
When the final buzzer sounded, Kobe racked up 38 points, and he also grabbed 12 rebounds and dished out 12 assists to round up another monster game. And to complete his revenge, the Mamba sends out a 2-word tweet on his X account saying, "Amnesty that." There you have it, guys. If you enjoy watching Kobe destroy his trash talkers, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more. Drop a comment below on what kind of content you want me to make next. And as always, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.